Hey everyone, it's Lindsay and I'm here with
Joni Goshorn.
And she is our realtor for Santa Rosa, Sonoma County, but mostly the city of Santa Rosa is where we're focusing. It is day 15 of 30 days out from our notice to vacate the land that we're on, and things have moved fast. If you guys have been watching, you don't have to go back to the beginning, but if you have, then you know that we have gone through the full wave of emotions that one goes through when they're served that kind of information, to be told to leave, and what it's propelled us to do in the whole everything works out for a reason is to find Joni and to find places like this, okay? So Joni, tell me a little bit more about your practice, what you've done as a realtor in this area. So I want you guys to know who she is, because realtor is a key part of your team.
Right.
Okay.
I've lived and worked all over Sonoma County, so I actually handled from Petaluma to Cloverdale and Ukiah, from Sonoma to Sea Ranch, where I lived out on the coast in Wallala and Sea Ranch and Point Arena. So pretty much anywhere you need to go, I've probably been there if you're within this area, so call me.
And we just look, what's your number?
707-480-1055.
Is there any social media, website stuff they can go to?
Joni K Realtor is actually jonikrealtor@gmail.com is my mail, but I have a Facebook page as well, and we can always link to that.
Yeah, we can do a link. That's the beautiful thing about this world of YouTube and social media. So what's great is we just came from a very beautiful home. One of the issues with that home that, the whole plan is to put a tiny home on the lot that we're talking about. And, I'm not going to go into all the details because there's some complexities to it, but if you're interested in the details, get a hold of me. I'm Lindsay at experiencetinyhomes.org, and it's Lindsay with an AY. And of course, you guys know Lindsay or at Experience Tiny Homes on Instagram, Facebook, and now YouTube. And also Twitter and LinkedIn. Oh my God, there's so many socials, such little time, right?
Exactly.
So we just came from a beautiful home, did not need anything except for the garage was not transformed into an accessory dwelling unit. So that was the one area we would do, plus bring in a tiny home, but it had more front area. So we'd have to go to the city to find out of what's possible. I'm going to give you a tour of the funky home.
Which is already contingent, not actually for sale right now.
Yeah, so this is more of a model.
It's an idea of what we're looking for.
Yes.
If anybody has something like this out there, please call.
Yes, if you know someone they want to do that before market, that's the best.
Yes. A fixer that has at least 0.18 acres would be ideal, with a garage with electricity.
And that is in square footage, that's 7,000 square feet?
It's a little over 8, actually.
8,000 square feet of the whole lot, not the home.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to do a quick run through of this home.
I'm going to take a
because this is very, she's going to hang out because we already went in there. And this is very similar to the very first home we flipped. So there's a little bit of nostalgia for me. Most people would be like, oh, but here we go. So it's got the laundry room, they've left some wonderful curtains. This probably would be turned into a half bath in here. Woo! Take me back to the 60s, baby. So we got the paneling, but still all very guttable. I actually would not want a home very nice, but not really to date, because that means you'd have to rip it out. This is wonderful flooring, just needs some love. There is a little bit of dipping down on that area, but this is all workable. We would open up this wall for a more open floor concept or leave it. And then we've got bedroom 1 with a very beautiful motif, beautifully guttable bathroom, and then bedroom number 2, which is why we want to get another bathroom in the home. And then what we have here on the outside, all of this home is listing for $395,000. We're just assuming about $200,000 for everything, the renovation of the home and the build out of this. So here we go. Big old garage. This could turn into the accessory dwelling unit. Most people do not park their cars in a garage. Okay, so then we come out here and there's a lot of space over here for the temporary use permit for tiny homes to park. Okay, can you see them? I can see them. There may even be there's a whole issue of off-street parking, which I think this property would accommodate for, because you can see that car's parked there, there's space, and then there's space in front. So This property has obviously been already eyeballed by someone else, so we kind of were late on that, but this is like what we're looking for. We have hard money lenders. We are now going to be looking for investors, because the key thing after doing this 7 times, we need to line up the people with the cash flow, because a house like this coming on the market, we need to jump on. And the way you jump on it with the hard money lender, we can actually provide cash on a home like this. And if you don't know enough about the hard money lender, I'll do another whole download of all of that and how that works. But if you're interested as an investor, we're probably looking for $10,000 or more as a way into being an investor for a buy and hold. That means a rental. Like, we're holding this. There's going to be 1 or 2 tiny homes, the accessory dwelling unit, and this home. And when I say affordable housing, I'm talking about in this area for a brand new, like, you're obviously, we've got this garage here, and bring it current and make it beautiful. Not a lot of those places exist for less than $1,800 to $2,000. So if we can put it on the market for a rental for in the like $1,000 to $1,200, that's affordable housing. The other part is it gives more multi-generational opportunity. You know, a family could be in this home, another family could be in there, or a kid or a grandparent. Other people could be in the tiny homes. So there we go. We are moving along. Day 15 out of 30. Thanks you guys for tuning in. ExperienceTinyHomes.org. Feel free to hit subscribe. We're going to be doing a lot more of the focus on getting investment into properties, and that could also include tiny home villages. I think I talk with someone about tiny home villages every day. So that involves something different. That involves different zoning. That involves more capital to either purchase an RV or a mobile home park, or to buy raw land and develop it. And that land has to be in this area zoned as K or RRD. So as you can see, there's a number of things going on, whether you're in the city or Sonoma County unincorporated. What are the kind of rules? Right now in the city of Santa Rosa, we have 14 more months for a 5-year permit. That means if I took all my information in and everything worked out and I got a permit stamped, I'd have 5 years to have a tiny home on a property. That gives us a lot of opportunity to provide affordable housing that is so needed in this area, as well as provide, and you know, for those people that are thinking of like, oh, the homeless people on J. Rotoda Trail can't afford the $1,200. There's all levels, you guys, of people that got affected. In fact, there's people that could be on the edge of homelessness, and having like a family live in this area and having someone being able to rent a piece of your property and to help with rent, it helps everyone. And the whole world of just one single family home on a lot, it's shifting. The world of multi-generational housing, reducing our stuff, is here. Tiny homes are just one way of doing it, and they're very mobile, which is very convenient, because in 5 years from now, we would want to get that permanent. We'd want to get that tiny home as an opportunity to be able to stay here permanently. So, but we got to get them on the land first, and it's all about starting. All right, guys, have a great day. Bye.